Good morning, everyone. Let's find a comfortable seat, whatever that means for you. Legs crossed, half lotus, full lotus, legs out in front. There's no, 100% proper way to begin the practice. Structurally, it's just that you are comfortable. Your sit bones are grounded down, your spine lifts up, your shoulders roll back and down. Chin is gently tucked in a little bit, and your eyes are closed. So start to venture inward. We'll open with 3 ohms. You can keep your eyes closed or open them. We'll sing to the aspect of divinity, the goddess Saraswati. She's associated with poetry, wisdom, philosophy, learning, deep knowledge. So we sing as we sing here. Normally it's I sing, you sing, but we can all sing together. You cannot sing at all. We'll chant a little bit and then we'll drop into the practice. Om Nai Saraswati Namaha Om Nai Saraswati Namaha Om Saraswati, 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 Namayo. Om Nai Saraswati, Namaha. Om Nai Saraswati Namaha. Om Saraswati, Saraswati, Saraswati Namaha. Last time. Om Nai Saraswati Namaha. Om Nai Saraswati Namaha. Om Saraswati, Saraswati, Saraswati Namaha. Go ahead and softly blink the eyes open. You can hit play on your playlist should you choose to practice to music today. I'll give you a moment to do that while I do the same. And then once you have your playlist going, you can go ahead and lie down on your back. And we'll start from there. Okay, great. Come to lie down on your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. And just start to rock from side to side. Or you can make little circles in one direction. It's kind of like drawing this little circle or like a halo around your sacrum. It's honoring that base of the spine, which supports us, holds us, moves us. It's like our fulcrum. Move in one direction, then the other. And then extend your left leg long. Point your toes toward the ceiling, flex your feet, hug that right knee into your chest, and then extend the right leg up to the sky. You can make some circles with the ankle in one direction than the other. Send your breath, your prana into the back of the leg. And pull your leg a little bit closer to your torso and start to walk your hands up your leg. Maybe they'll rest around your calf, maybe they're around your thigh. Maybe you can reach up to your ankle or wrap your peace fingers around your big toe. Inhale here, extend your left arm out to the left, and then exhale, extend your right arm out to the right as you take your gaze over your left shoulder. That left hip may pop up. You can bring your left hand to your left hip to remind that hip to go back down toward the ground. It's okay, either way. Breathe. And then inhale, lift that leg back up to the sky. Bend the knee into the chest. And then drape your leg over to the left, taking a supine twist. Extend your right arm out to the right. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale the leg back to center. Hug it in tight and switch legs. Bring your left knee into your chest. Extend your right leg long. Point your toes toward the ceiling. Extend your left leg up to the sky. Interlace your hands behind your thigh. Breathe into the backs of the legs and maybe feeling really tight about now, especially if you took a walk or if you ran today, or if you're just human today. And start to walk your hands up your leg. Pull your leg a little bit closer toward you. Perhaps your peace fingers wrap around your big toe. Then extend your leg out to the left, bringing your gaze over to the right. Breathe. You can take your right hand to your right hip flexor if you feel that your hip is moving up in space. And then inhale, bring your leg back to the sky. Bring your knee into your chest and drape it over to the right. Sending your gaze out to the left. Gentle stretches to open up the body. Inhale back to center, hug the knee in, and then hug both knees in. Then send your feet to the ground. Take your left leg and cross it over your right, so you're making this figure four. Take your hands, lace them through the middle of that four around the back of the right thigh. Yeah, it's a great hip stretch. And then pull your knee in toward you, just gently. Breathe into that left hip and maybe talking to you in another language right now. It's a great hip opener. If you want to go deeper, you can take your left elbow against your left thigh and gently push against the thigh to open up the hip further. One more deep inhale here. Exhale. Release your hand, bring your foot down to the ground and just switch legs. Bring your left foot down, cross your right leg over your left thigh. Bring your left knee toward you, interlace your hands behind your left thigh and open up that right hip, right? Moving the leg a little bit closer toward your torso. We'll do this. And then pushing that right elbow against your right thigh will extend the opening. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Interlace your hands underneath your thighs or on the outside of your knees, whichever feels better for you. But with my back, this always feels better. And then rock and roll all the way up to sit, and we'll make our way into tabletop. Starting things differently, but not letting go of all of our class traditions. Once you find your hands and knees, your tabletop, let's take a few cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Then exhale, round the spine, bringing the gaze to your navel. Again, inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, gaze comes to the navel. One more like this. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, gaze comes to the navel. Inhale, come back to center. Let's do an isometric stretch. Bring your left leg back in space. Bring your right arm forward. Find your balance here. Really press into that left shin, that right shin, that left hand. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly crunch it in. Elbow comes to knee like you're swimming through water. Inhale, extend. Good, yogis. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend and hold. 2, 3, release. Come back to center. Maybe take 1 or 2 cat-cows to recalibrate one side. We'll feel a little bit more open, a little bit more tight on either side of the body. Let's bring ourselves into balance. Take that right leg back, take that left arm forward, hold here, engage the core. Inhale, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in nice and slowly. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend and hold. 2, 3, and release it down. Tuck your toes under. Turn your wrists around so that your fingertips are facing your knees. It's a great one for all the writers out there, anyone who uses a pen and pencil often, or maybe is on their phone or the keyboard. You can rock back and forth here, opening up the backs of the wrists. Woo. And then turn your palms around so that the tops of your hands are on the floor. And then you can curl your fingertips toward your wrists while trying to straighten your elbows. Oof. You can feel like all of the carpal tunnel, right? Turn your hands back around. Ooh, bring them down to the ground. Keep those toes tucked under. Press your hands into the ground to lift your knees off the floor about an inch or 2. And then just come backward and forward. Activating the core, the legs, and then slowly lift your sit bones toward the sky, coming to your downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, lift that right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip. Start to make circles with the ankle in one direction and the other. Then start to draw those giant circles, those ellipses with your knee in one direction and then the other. Inhale, lift the leg up to the sky, and exhale, just bring it back down. Inhale, lift that left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip, circle the ankle. Good, and circle the knee in one direction and then the other. Nice open hips now, right? Inhale, lift the leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. So you're in downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, come onto your tippy toes and just walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold it down. Keeping about hips width worth of space between your feet. Grab opposite elbows and just allow the head and the neck to grow heavy here. Keep the legs engaged to protect the lower back. Bend the knees if that feels good for you. You can sway from side to side. You can allow your hands to drop down toward the ground. Gently shake the head, yes. Nod it, no. Flubber the lips. And take a bend in the knees. Press the soles of your feet into the mat. And then slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Rising toward the sun, and bring your arms up overhead. Palms come to press, and allow your hands to float down to heart center. With your eyes closed, I invite you to set an intention for your practice. We'll be creating a lot of beautiful energy in this space. It's yours to share with yourself. It's yours to share with others. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Walk toward the top of your mat. Bring toes and heels to touch, setting up for Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, raise arms, press palms, look up. Exhale, fold over straight legs or bent knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Elbows in, gazes forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Really drop into that deep ujjayi breath at the base of the throat. Putting your mind there, putting any errant thoughts there, even the good ones. Just let them ride on the wave of your breath for the next 45 minutes or so that we're together. Feel your sit bones rising toward the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float the feet forward to meet the hands. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise all the way up, press palms overhead, look up. Exhale, hands come down by your sides, Tadasana. Again, like that. Inhale, raise arms, press palms, look up. Exhale, bow forward, right to the sun, to your inner light. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Check in with your body. Press your hands firmly into the ground. Feel your shoulders rolling back and down. Feel your heels moving toward the mat, toward the back of the room. Feel the body elongating. Your chin is slightly tucked. Gaze is at the navel, which is like not the same as navel gazing. One more inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Press palms overhead, look up. Exhale, hands come down by your sides, Tadasana. Last time. Inhale, raise arms, press palms, look up. Exhale, bow it forward, right? In reverence, in love. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press the palms into the ground, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. So I made that joke that looking at the navel is not the same as navel gazing, which is so true about this practice. You know, the whole practice of yoga tries to take us out of our ego, out of our identification with the body, the mind, you know, to tell us that we are more than that. One more inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise all the way up, press palms overhead. Exhale, palms come down by your side, Tadasana, mountain pose. Preparing for Jivamukti Sun Salutation. Inhale, hook thumbs. Raise arms, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms, clasp hands behind your back and fold it down. Inhale, hands come down to the ground. Step the right foot back, lunge and look forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest and your chin. Inhale, slide forward to cobra. Exhale, take your seat to your heels. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right foot forward, lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, rise up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms, clasp hands, fold. Inhale, hands come down to the ground. Send your left foot back, lunge and look forward. Exhale, right foot back, down dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, side forward to cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge and look forward. Open the chest. Exhale, right foot comes forward, fold it down. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, rise up, arch back. One more time. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms, clasp hands, fold down. Inhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Listen up. Take your right knee to the ground. And then we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, and then exhale them down. We'll do that a few times. Inhale, sweep them up. Exhale, bring them down, opening up the shoulders. Inhale, sweep them up. And then this time, stay in Anjaneyasana. You can hook your thumbs above your head or keep your hands parallel to each other, lifting the chest up to the sky, sinking a little bit deeper into your hips. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Straighten that front knee. Let's go right into Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale here. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Plant the left foot down, curl the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, side forward to cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, lunge. Keep that left hand on the ground. Bring the right arm up to the sky, taking a deep twist here. And breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Straighten the right knee, walk the back foot in, setting up for pyramid. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Square the hips, bringing the left hip forward. You can adjust like at any moment in the pose. I feel like in some of these asanas, we're constantly readjusting the shape. And that's okay. You know, we're not static, right? We're dynamic beings. It's all good. One more inhale. Exhale. Step into that right foot, bend the right knee, send the left foot forward, fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, rise up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms, clasp hands, fold it down. Inhale, bring your hands to the ground, send your left foot back, lunge. Drop your back knee down, and then inhale, sweep the arms up and back like you're drawing a beautiful circle around your whole being. Inhale again, and then exhale, bring the arms back and down. Good yogis. Inhale, lift up one more time, and this time stay for Anjaneyasana. You can hook the thumbs, keep the palms parallel. Just sink a little bit more deeply into your hips. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands down to either side of your front foot. Straighten your front leg, coming to Ardha Hanumanasana. Half split. Inhale. Exhale. Go a little deeper. That right foot is flexed. Try to roll the shoulders back and down. These shoulders are truly like the guard dogs of the body. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Step the right foot down, curl the back toes under, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, side forward to cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes forward, lunge. Leave the right hand down. Lift the left arm up to the sky, taking that twist. Lifting the chest up to the sun. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring the left head down, straighten the left knee, walk the back foot in, setting up for pyramid. Bring the right hip forward, the left hip back, and fold down. Take a few breaths here, adjusting as you need to. One more inhale. Exhale. Step into your left foot, bend your left knee, send your right foot forward, fold it down. Inhale, bend knees, hug thumbs, rise up, arch back. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Tadasana. Moving on, over there are the birds. Inhale, bend knees, raise your arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold it down, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. You can always skip these vinyasas, right? Inhale, dog. Exhale, down dog. There's no yoga police. Inhale, bring the right foot forward, ground the back heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Throughout the practice, modify as you need to. If it's one too many vinyasas, one too many chaturangas, skip them, just go right to down dog. Breathe in your warrior. One more inhale. Open it up, warrior 2. Hips open, arms open wide. Gaze is fixed over your front middle finger. Beautiful yogis. And then inhale, come forward and back, reversing your warrior. Bend a little bit deeper into that front knee. As you send your right arm back in space, roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna come forward, straighten your front knee, walk your back foot in, coming right into Trikonasana. Inhale here, exhale, extend the right arm out and down. It'll land on your shin, maybe your ankle. Maybe you'll wrap your fingers around your big toe. Wherever you are, engage the core and lift your eyes up to your left thumb. Moving that left hip back, that right hip forward in space. And your next inhale, lift all the way back up. Turn your right toes so that they're facing your left. Bring your hands to your waist. Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, lift the chest up to the sky. And then exhale, hinge forward. Bringing your hands either to a block or to your mat. Let me take a look. Good, yogis, good. And you can always, beautiful Rachel, you can always extend your stance. So bringing your feet to a little bit of a wider stance sometimes helps with this asana. And if that's easy with a wide stance, then narrow your stance. If your hands are on the ground, bring them into alignment with your feet as much as you can. Keep engaging your legs to protect your back. One more inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, come up halfway. Exhale here. And then inhale, lift all the way back up to stand, nice and slowly, right? Turn your right foot out, come back into warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And then exhale, come right into Utthita Parshva Konasana. Extended side angle. I've been so loving this modified version with my elbow on my thigh, but take it where you want to. You can bring your right hand to the outside. I mean, you all know what to do. You can find it and bind it if you're in a binding mood. And breathe. Nice, Alex, I see you. Good, Rachel. Beautiful, Mary. You have a choice here, yogi's choice. If you're bound, why not? You can start to straighten that right knee carefully. If you want to go for bound triangle here. Yeah, or you can like extend. Good. And then release the bind. Everyone bring their hands back down to the mat, step back. Take the vinyasa or go right to down dog. Inhale, bring the left foot forward, rise up, warrior one, a few breaths here. Find your Virabhadrasana one. Your hips are squaring toward the front of the room. Chest is high, gaze is lifted. One more inhale. Exhale, open it up, Virabhadrasana 2. Hips are open, arms are open, heart is open. You can engage like your inner thighs in this asana. Engage your core to feel like stable here. I was gonna say cemented, but it's more like stable. Inhale, come forward and back, reversing the warrior. Bend that left knee a little bit more deeply, like an extra ½ inch as you lift your left arm behind you. Good, one more inhale. And then exhale, straighten that front knee as you come forward. Walk the back foot in, setting up for Trikonasana. Inhale, exhale, extend, and find this pose, find this shape, right? Turning our bodies into triangles. All of these right angles. Send your right hip back, your left hip forward. Engage the core. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come forward. Come up. Turn your left toes into face your right for Prasarita Padottanasana. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come down again. This time, take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. There's another version of Prasarita Padottanasana that you'd rather do. Go for that now. Your head moves toward the floor. Your elbows are out to the side. Your legs are fully engaged. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, releasing your binds. Turn your left toes out, come into warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it forward, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Going for the same version of this asana on the side as you did on the other. So if you bound on the other, go ahead and bind on this side. And if you are bound, try straightening and bending that front knee, just gently, just playing. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down, release the bind. Step back, take the vinyasa, or skip it and meet us in downward facing dog. Stay in your dog for a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend knees. Look forward. Inhale, step, jump, foot forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, bend knees, press palms overhead. Utkatasana. Exhale, come to stand. Tadasana. Let's do a little bit of balance here. Bring your weight into your left foot. Bring your knee into your chest, setting up for a Vrikshasana tree pose. Yeah, and it's okay if you kind of like wobble. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Press it in like you're kneeling, like metal to metal. Bring your palms to prayer. Yeah, if you jump around, that's fine. Trees aren't like as static as we think they are, right? Bring your arms up overhead. If that feels good, you can take the mudra if you'd like that. If that feels good, you can lift the gaze up. Find a drishti, a point to focus on that's unmoving, that can steady you. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Lift your knee into the midline, your right knee, and then kick it back, coming into warrior three. You can keep your hands in prayer. You can open them up so you're flying like a bird. One more inhale here. And then exhale, bring your left hand down. Bring your right arm up, coming into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. We're coming to a full moon. I don't think there's a full moon pose. Open up to the side, open up the hips. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down, lift your right leg up to the sky, standing split. One more inhale. And then exhale, just bring your right foot down to meet your left. Now your right side might feel very different. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Yeah, good yogis. Bring your attention to your right foot. Feel it press into the ground. And as that becomes like solid there, lift your left knee into the midline, hug it in. Going for tree pose, Vrikshasana on the left side. Then bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. I think this one's so important to practice as we get older, especially. It forces us to use our core and to find stability and balance. And it's so good metaphorically for so many reasons. Because so many of our lives are, we're out of balance. It's okay. It's not our fault. We're just so busy. It's like the Western disease. Take the mudra, open up the arms if that feels good. Lift the gaze, find your drishti, find your center, right? Your eye in the hurricane that can be life. And hopefully through the practice that eye expands, right? Until the hurricane is diminished. Bring your hands back into the midline, palms press to center. Lift your left knee up to the midline, and then send your left leg back, coming into Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Keep your hands where they are, extend your arms out, fly. I had a teacher who said, we're all born to fly. It's just only some of us remember that. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down, bring your left hand up toward the sky, Ardha Chandrasana. But I love that thought. We're all meant to fly. And the yogis would say, we're all meant to find bliss. We're all meant to be free from suffering. And they develop these practices to get us there. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, left leg goes high. This bliss, this sukha, they call it, that is our true nature, who we really are. Lovely. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's fold again. Send the feet back to plank. Stay in your plank for just a little. You come forward and backward. If that feels good. Inhale. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high up behind you. Exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. Inhale, lift the leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Keep it here, and then extend the leg out, coming into fallen star. Lift the hips up, lift the arm up. Good, yogis, one more inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down, bring the right leg back up. Inhale, exhale, bring the right leg through to pigeon. You're like, yes, thank you, finally, pigeon. Take a moment to set it up, Kapotasana. Inhale, look forward, and then, drop into your pigeon. No pun intended. Breathe, let it go. Open up those hips, those closets of the body, unpack. I feel like all of our hips are like an episode of Hoarders, I've got like yearbooks in there. I've got like old cigarette cases. I've got who knows what's in there. And all of the words anyone's ever said, right? This stuff gets lodged in us. So help excavate your body. Only of what it doesn't need. Inhale, walk your hands back up toward your body. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale, lift your leg up high again. Exhale, bring your right foot through between your hands. Drop your back knee down. I think you know where we're going here. Exhale, Rachel's smiling. Come to Ardha Hanumanasana. And if you're here today, that's great. And if you're working on a full split, just go for it. Just no cursing, okay? No joking. Breathe. Wherever you are, breathe. Let your prana take you as far as you can go. That breath plus consciousness. Which I don't know, it's like a higher belief. So we're capable of so much more than we think we are. It says dang thoughts. So the practice invites us to put them down. One more breath. Then make your way back to downward facing dog. And pedal it out. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg high up in the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, leg up high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Hold it here. Extend the leg out. Come into fallen star, aka fallen triangle. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down, left leg comes up high again. Inhale. Exhale, bring it through for pigeon. Yay, pigeon. Make your way. That left shin is as parallel as it's gonna be today. And maybe come down to your forearms, sink into your pigeon. Unpack the hips. If it helps, visualize all the space you're creating in your hips. All the space you're making in your body. And walk your hands back up toward your body. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale, lift your left leg high up to the sky. And exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Drop your back knee down. We're going for Hanumanasana. Straighten that front knee. Stay in Ardha Hanumanasana if this feels good for you today, right? Otherwise, if you want to go into the full expression of Hanumanasana, go for it. You can come up. A lot of times I like to stay on the tips of my fingers, especially on my side that tends to be less open. You can also tuck your back toes under to keep your hips square. Mostly what I find is most helpful in this asana is to send my prana to my hips and to tell them it's okay, right? I think there's a lot of trust there. I think there's a lot of, emotionally, and I think like from a technical perspective, there's a lot of living in a Western society there. So they tend to be super tight in us. One more inhale. Exhale. Press your hands until you're at the ground. Make your way however you can back to downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, come forward to plank. Inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna make our way all the way down to our bellies for a little bit of light back bending. Bring your arms long by your sides. It's set up for Shalabhasana, locust pose. On your next inhale, lift up your arms, lift up your legs and fly. Deep inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale. Inhale, a little higher. Exhale, come down to the ground. Tilt your feet to one side. And roll your hips from side to side. Good. Bring your chin forward, bring your hands underneath your hips. And let's just come up to sit on our knees. Or stand on our knees. We're not sitting, right? Do a little Ustrasana, second back bend. Bring your hands to your lower back. You can tuck your toes under if you know that your back is tight. Or if you have, an injury or something. And most of us by our 40s, I feel like we all have chronic back things, right? From carrying babies, from carrying books. So this might be enough, right? Just being here and just tilting the chest up toward the sky, or maybe you want to bring one hand back, maybe any at a time, or maybe both. Drop the head back if both hands are on your heels. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale. Come forward, finding Balasana, child's pose. I like to take this with my knees together, or you can do it with knees open, up to you. One more inhale. Exhale. Make your way back up onto hands and knees. Check your toes under. Find downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Bend knees. Look forward. Inhale. Jump through to seated. Bring your legs out in front, setting up for Paschimottanasana. Take out your little fleshy bits. Sit tall on your sit bones. Inhale. Lift the arms up. Exhale. Fold it down. Try to check in with your shoulders midway down. Like I said, they're the guard dogs of the body. They come up to protect us instinctually. Send them back, call them off. And especially if you work at a desk, your shoulders may be more round. So just be conscious of that as you come down, to lead with the heart. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Do one more before we close it down. Bring your Purvottanasana, bring your hands behind you so that your fingertips are facing your feet. It's like reverse tabletop, I think we also call this one. Then on the inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. You can bring your gaze up and back. Press into the heel of your palm to lift your hips a little bit higher. One more inhale. Good. Exhale. Come all the way back down. Good. Bring your arms out in front. And let's slowly make our way onto our backs for one inversion of your choice. Good. Once you're down, you can come right into waterfall if you're on your moon cycle. I highly recommend this one just to keep the flow moving. Otherwise, lift up your hips and go for shoulder stand. Bring your hips above your hands. Your hands are on your lower back. Walk your elbows in toward each other. Neck is straight. Body is engaged. Then allow your legs to fall over your head. Coming to Halasana. You can, if your feet touch the ground, you can interlace your hands behind your back. Breathe. And then bend your knees by the sides of your ears, coming into Karnapidasana. And straighten your legs. Bring your hands to the mat, using them as brakes. Slowly roll out, one vertebra at a time. Once your hips are on the ground, use your core to slowly bring your legs down to the ground. Pretend as if I'm there, pulling your legs forward. Good. Once you're back on your mat, press into your forearms. Lift your chest. Lift the crown of your head back and down. Matsyasana. Deep inhale here. Exhale out the mouth. Using that lion or dragon's breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring your chin into your chest and come to lie all the way down for Shavasana. Allow your legs to take up space. Allow your arms to take up space. Allow your breath to grow light, grow soft. Allow your body to melt into the mat, to incorporate all of the work you just did. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as your day will allow. And if you'd like to reawaken now, begin by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Extend your arms overhead, extend your legs long for that yummy, like a first morning stretch. And slowly come to roll onto one side, tucking your knees into the chest, resting in the fetal position for just a moment before making your way up to a comfortable seat, to the asana where we began practice today. When you arrive, you may notice that you feel a little taller, a little more internally spacious. Keep your eyes softly closed. Keep the gaze internal as we end class singing the mantra as we always sing. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and may they be free from suffering. And may our thoughts, words, and actions in some way contribute to the happiness and the freedom from suffering for all beings. And then we sing Shanti for peace. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart center, gently bowing your head to your hands. Know that the true teacher, the source of all love, all wisdom, resides deep inside of you. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste, yoginis.